speak, friend, and enter? I don't know the Elvish word for that though. Let's see. What other languages could I say? Compadre, is that friend? Does that count? Hello, I'd be crazy. Melon? Malone? Is that friend and Elvish? Because that's great if it is. So, this is Watermelon game, Suika game. They say melon, that's fantastic. I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe it, and I'm all for it. But yeah, this is a Watermelon game. Suika game is its actual name, but I've heard people call it Watermelon game. Because your goal is to get a watermelon and just score really high. But I feel like as long as you get a watermelon, you're good. But this is also the Halloween update, so it's actually a pumpkin. So I guess my title's just a lie if I play this update. Which wouldn't be the first time, I just lied to everyone, right? My titles are very inaccurate sometimes. But yeah, basically, it's kind of like, I don't know, I think of it like Tetris meets 2048, because if you combine two like fruits like these grapes together, you get a cutie mandarin orange, something like that. And then, you know, if you combine two mandarin oranges, you get like a full-on orange. And you just get points for combining things. And I'm not great at it, but it's relaxing, and I figured it would be a good like warm-up thing before I went to whatever chaos we left for ourselves in Ribbon World. I needed some more time to mentally prepare. So it's Tetris mixed with Bejeweled or whatever. Yeah, that's another way. Yeah. Kind of like match 2, match 3 kind of thing. The basis behind the game is pretty straightforward. The physics in this game, if I'm being honest, is a little wonky, or a lot wonky. There are a lot of times where, at least I haven't figured out how to manage it yet, but fruit can like completely launch out. So if they reach the top, if fruits reach the top, you lose. And that, it doesn't have to like stay there, it just has to get there. Which means sometimes you'll like launch a cherry and create some kind of space program, and then you just lose. Which is fun? I don't know if fun is the right word. It's sure is something. But I haven't quite figured out how to manipulate like the physics. Like I could drop something on this and maybe those oranges will touch. Okay, but sometimes they don't. I haven't quite figured out how to like fully master the physics yet, but I feel like there can be a lot of strategy in here. Like, well, right now I'm pretty sure this is a terrible position because we have a bunch of small things in the middle that are separating our two biggest items. So I need to try to figure out how to make a peach here, so that way we can like get rid of all that middle junk. So if I'm very careful with this and hope that the cherry doesn't launch, I think we can be good. Okay, that works. Okay, now we just need to get a little cutie here and we should be good. I was hoping for another strawberry. Yeah, this is also, the Halloween update changes the music, which I'm not sure if I like it, because the other music is very relaxing. This one, I feel like, is very anxiety-inducing. Yeah, I think we're doomed here. Maybe if this combines with the correct apple, I think we could be good, but I don't think it will. Like, I want this orange to combine with the apple below it, and I don't think that will happen. Yeah, no, it won't. It was worth a shot. Now I can just keep clicking things. Maybe we can instead make a peach on the right side rather than in the middle like I was aiming for, and then hope whenever things shift, a lot of things just like move around a bit. At least that's the goal. See, like this could be really good if I can get this to move over just a little bit, which I think I can. Although it's gonna pile a bunch of fruits that I don't want over here. Okay, that looks like a decent place. See, now we got a scared little pineapple. That's another thing about the Halloween edition. I feel like the fruits look a lot more scared, and like they're not having it. At least like the bigger fruits. They don't look like they're enjoying it. Which, I mean, I guess that's fair, because maybe they just know that they're gonna be popped pretty shortly. That could be why they're scared. Ooh, oh wait, hold up. That's actually really nice. I think we can work with that, because now the board's pretty clear. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's still like a cherry and a strawberry somewhere, but I think the board is looking pretty good. If I can get these to bounce the right direction. Okay, good. I was not confident with that. Okay, this cherry is gonna cause problems because, well, actually it's not gonna be too bad. I think I just need to accept that it lives there now. But a cherry in the very corner probably isn't an issue, because the only thing that can really hit it is another cherry. So it'll probably be fine. Cherries have never blocked anything before. Even though that's what they live for. You know, there's copium in whichever game we play. We rely solely off of faith and denial. Just that's how I roll. Okay, this is almost worked. I think I should have gone for an apple over here instead, because now there's this awkward gap that I can't quite take care of until I get another cherry or strawberry. If I can get this to land here, that would be good, but I'm not convinced. It's okay. Never mind. I thought it was gonna roll the wrong way, which would have been bad. Okay, well now we ruined it. It probably can still work out, but I can't really get this one back over here with my limited knowledge of the game. Maybe one day. And I 100% just accidentally double-clicked. It's fortunate that this was an orange at least, but I wanted the next thing I placed to be over here, not over here. We could get lucky here. These might compress into the correct direction if we drop an orange on this, or a little baby orange on this, but I can't imagine it will. We do have this gap. I could also start preparing to do something over here, but I think anything I build here is just gonna stay there forever. So maybe I should instead go with the little cutie here. I don't know if cutie is I don't know the actual term. The brand for like small oranges here, a popular one, is called cuties. That's why I'm calling it that. I don't know if, I'm assuming there's an official name for like the little tiny baby oranges. If that's even what they are. But yeah, that's it. Montezumas? Let's see, what is a Montezuma? It sounds like an Aztec leader, but I think that has an S in it. Okay, Montezuma without an S. What is this? That still doesn't bring up anything. I cannot find this. Did I read that right? I cannot find this fruit. Is it an orange apple? Or am I looking at the wrong thing? That's the only thing I could find. Unless maybe I was supposed to be looking for translation. Oh, Satsumas. Okay. I was like, I don't find it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Oh, like a mandarin orange? Yeah, that's probably the more generic name for it. Okay, yeah, it definitely looks like that. Even has like the same little, not really handle, but the little crop top on top. The little patch of hair. But this board, I think, could be good. Like, we might be able to form an orange over in this cranny. Oh, but if I get an apple here, that would be great. Okay, I think if I place this here, this will go the wrong direction. But I'm gonna try it. Oh my gosh, that's exactly where it needed to go. I did not think it would roll that way. Perfect. This is actually looking pretty good. I think that grape is just going to be lost because there's no way I can actually like try to get all of this fruit out from under there. So I think we just have to accept that there's a little less space to work with now. That's fine. There we go. We can get a little Satsuma. There we go. I like this. Okay, I'm liking this board so far. And it's ruined. It's really hard to tell which direction things will go. Because I'm really bad at depth perception, which, I mean, I guess that's not a good excuse, it's a screen, but it kind of applies. And I just can't tell, like, where the center of a weirdly shaped fruit is. Especially these ones. And the grapes, they throw me off. There is a web version of this game. It has less physics. We haven't had a fruit launch out yet, so I can't really say that the physics on the web version are better, because I haven't been able to demonstrate the pain whenever you just lose because something launches out. But yeah, the web version is like, it's like 5 times sped up, pretty much. Like, things just fall instantly and they don't really shuffle around. But the web version is free, and it's a web version. So like, both of those are pretty good selling points if you ever want to try the game. Right now it only seems to be on Switch, but it's cheap. It was like $3, so I was able to pay for it using points from other purchases I made. It was great. I completely forgot that the Switch did that whenever you bought things. Okay, this is actually really promising. If I can combine these into one orange, that would be great. The only problem is the strawberry, I can't really get into the corner, and if I place this wrong, if I can't clear that strawberry, I think it's gonna screw with me. So I might just have to toss this and hope that we get lucky. Okay, yeah, we can work with this. See, now we got the strawberry we needed. There is a pile of fruit on the left that I might come back to haunt me later. But that's okay, because this looks good so far. And there we go, we got the grape we needed. But this had moved out of its place, so I don't think it ended up being helpful. It was almost looking pretty good. This is maybe still manageable. We can make a peach here, like right now. Maybe that'll move things a bit. And I really need to get an orange here, and then I think we'll be okay. Like an actual orange, not the baby orange. Okay, if we get lucky with our drops, I think we can get a grape next. Nope. Let's see, I could make an apple here, or I could just kind of skip my plan to try to get a cutie, but there is a... Like, I wanted a grape to make another mandarin, and then I just used 3 names for it in like 5 seconds. But basically, if I combine this here, it does get me the pair that I need, because that's the next tier up from this. But if I do that, we might launch the grape out. Is this a risk I'm willing to take? Yes. Oh, okay, it didn't even matter. Yep, I tried. I took the gamble, and we didn't lose, but it did make the board significantly messier for no reason now. So that's fun. Oh, but now we have the orange here. So yeah, it works out. Ooh, that grape is bad. I think. I don't think I like that grape. Oh no. I'm just gonna wait here a bit because they're still moving around, and I think it will cause problems that I don't see how to fix right now. If we get really lucky, we could maybe get rid of the grape and form some kind of apple here. If we don't push this grape down. So I need to not push this grape down. Maybe I can get the orange to like stay in the corner. Okay. Hey Zasper. Yeah, it's really addicting. And I'm doing a controller thing today, and I'm like, I needed something to warm me up to the pain that will be Ribbon World with a controller. The Ribbon World itself won't be that bad, but the controller stuff will be rough. How's chest percent been going? Is that what you guys have been doing? I thought I saw Zasper, or I thought I saw you and Zemo doing that. Some kind of race with it. Also, what is it? But yeah, I'm also really bad at it, at this type of game. They are really fun though. I like this game a lot, despite being terrible at it. You get a box that has an infinite of any item of your choice. Interesting. What's the consensus on the best item right now? Oh, this could be huge. Oh my gosh, we actually got a pumpkin. I honestly thought there was like a 50% chance that we just lost there. If it like rolled in the wrong way. Maybe not that high. Either rocket silo or iron plates. I feel like iron plates sounds huge. Oh, but rocket silo. Right, because that skips the research, so that pretty much almost skips yellow science and purple science, right? Like pretty much entirely. Got 123.06. Dang. How much time does that save though? I'm trying to think, what else do you need to launch a rocket? Is there any other yellow science researches at all? What am I missing? I can't think of any. Purple science, yeah, unless you like really wanted beacons, you don't need that at all. Oh, right. RCUs need like 75 yellow or something, right? Yeah, that's a lot of resources saved. Yeah, I was thinking it was either going to be like something relating to like saving some late game science, or something like iron plates, or refined iron plates, like gears or something, just for the density of it. Oh, it's 300 RCU, really? I don't know why. Oh, beacons are the one that cost 75. 75 purple, right. I don't remember anything anymore. I've been playing space exploration and Warptorio, so I'm forgetting everything that's in vanilla already. Just because I've only played the mods and stuff for like a month. How do people regularly go back and forth between mods and Factorio and vanilla and not get confused? But researching purple itself is very expensive. Oh, true. Lots of like red chips and stuff that you could save and use for like roboports, things like that. Would red chips be worth it, or are those just like too late game? Or too like middle game? Because I feel like red chips are limiting a lot. Oh wait, that's a botless design? Ooh. I guess that makes sense. If you're aiming for like a shorter time, they have way less time to like pay for themselves. And yeah, for botless, red chips would not be particularly helpful. Well, I mean, you would need them, but you would need like 2,000 less. The goal is 115. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, no, bots definitely wouldn't pay for itself then. That seems reasonable though, because you're saving like 15-20 minutes of part production. Hello Kyle David, welcome. Warming up with a little bit of this watermelon game that everybody's been playing lately. Suika game, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, this one's going pretty decent. It will not last much longer because I kind of got careless and all of the things I need are at the bottom. I could probably get another pineapple out of this, which would be great though. Or grape. I'm sorry, please don't leave. Can I get a strawberry? No. Yes? Yes. But I might have to click fast. Okay. So if this becomes an apple, I think we can make another apple here. And that'll clear up a lot of space. The only problem is RNG. Yep, that was already a bad call. Okay. Oh, wait. This can stay here. Okay. Now we just need a grape. That is unfortunate. We got another cherry too. Okay, I keep getting oranges. Maybe I should just try to make an apple here and hope it can roll over without launching everything out. Okay, this is possible. If we can get a mandarin or a regular orange, I think we can be good. Nice. Okay. The orange might not have worked. I definitely preferred the mandarin there. But looking, I don't want to say clean, but it's definitely looking nice. I don't know, unless I can get another pair or something, I don't think I can beat my high score this time though. I feel like we are running out of space. We also have to hope this goes to... Actually, doesn't matter. I want it to go to the left, but I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I kind of need to stop. I just kind of like throw cherries in places, which usually is a bad idea, because then they just kind of pile up and become other things, which usually is bad, because they just kind of sit there and they block things. I need to start like planning more in advance, but I like just clicking the buttons and watching the fruit, even if I regret everything immediately. It's fun to click the buttons and watch the cute fruit combine. Okay, this is terrible. If we wait, maybe those will combine? No, don't know what I was thinking. There is a chance that we can lose some friction here. Nope. Okay. I am very close. Maybe? Oh. I'm so close to beating my high score though. I just do not have much to work with right now. Maybe an apple can fit here? No. Okay. That was close. We got like 16 away from the high score. I think one more round of that and then I'll be mentally prepared enough for Ribbon World. Yeah, I've been playing this for the past couple days. It's really fun to just like chill and watch YouTube while playing it or something. It's a very relaxing... Oh wait, let's switch to the more relaxing version actually. This is the Halloween one. This is the regular. The music is very, very similar. Why you're so into this game? It is an addicting game. Like, there is a reason everybody's been playing it for like the past couple days. As an old person, it's hilarious to see a game like this be so popular. I know, right? Like, games like this are similar to what I played with, on like when I visited my cousins and stuff. We played it on our like aunt's computer. And it's just like, it's such a simple concept, but like it's great when there's a craze. Like, wow, what was it last year when, not Bejeweled, Peggle? Peggle was insanely popular for a while. I don't know who popularized it. Was it Point Crow? I don't know. But there is definitely a lot of people playing Peggle. And it's just like, my friends were obsessed. My friend's mom was obsessed with Peggle, so seeing it be streamed was quite fun. I was like, oh, hey, I haven't seen this game in years. But yeah, it's fun. Fun game. I was really hoping a fruit would shoot out, because like that's when it's not fun. When you just lose because a fruit shoots through the ceiling. Yeah, this is also terrible spot. Everything is everywhere. I don't see like anything that can combine together right now. Not cleanly, at least. which makes sense. Sometimes I just click the buttons and then look up and then realize I have just been mindlessly clicking buttons. But it's fine. It's still fun that way. Okay, it's looking better now. They're starting to be like actual lines we can aim for. Yeah, okay, way better. Like, I knew that there was a bunch of stuff that could go together there. I didn't see any way to do it, though. Okay, so if we get another grape... I want to make an apple right here. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Yeah. I'm not good at dropping, like... I can't tell where the center of a grape is. That's the one thing that's really nice about the web version. Because I can't tell if they're considered circles or if they actually have physics based on their shape. Because I could see either being true. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to do, but I think it will work. Because now I can get a little grape in here. There we go. Good, and then maybe we can push the apple up. Okay, well we didn't push the apple up, but we didn't push it away. Why is everyone playing this? Because it's an awesome game. Hi, bub. You have cute little fruits and you have chill music. And sometimes it's pain because they shoot through the ceiling. You should join us. They have a free browser version, which is less cute and less fun, but I mean, it's the same general idea. Well, it's mostly just less fun because it has less adorable fruit. They look much angrier. Or sadder? I guess they're not really angry. They look really sad in the web version. Okay, well this was looking really good. Now it looks terrible. Everything is slightly divided by smaller fruits. Fruits? I guess it is different kinds of fruit. I mean, it is plural, but it doesn't need to be. I don't know. Do you remember the 2048 craze? Dude, I was terrible at that game. I was so bad at 2048. Which is why I'm also not great at this game, usually. One of my friends was obsessed with it. Like, I know there's like a pattern you can do, but I never like cared enough to learn it. So, I mean, I just like slid in random directions usually. But yeah, the way I describe this to people is usually like, I call it 2048 meets Tetris, or like Bejeweled or something like that, or Candy Crush, what any of those. But 2048 is always part of it. And then I realized a lot of my friends don't know what 2048 is, which I don't know how, because we went to school like 10 minutes apart, but maybe it just wasn't popular there. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Honestly, at this point, I just want a fruit to shoot out through the ceiling because it's fun, and then I won't feel bad for this mess that we have in the corner. Maybe if I get a grape here, everything will magically pop together. Okay, not quite, but it was close. And I could wait, or I could try to rush in and force them to go together. I think I'll wait, despite everything my name says. There we go. I don't think that was actually... We didn't really gain anything from raiding, but I'm glad I tried. I might be able to roll it over. Or the grape will just get pushed down and we'll be stuck forever. Okay, that worked out. I like that. Considering they all roll, you bet they're all considered wrong. Yeah, that's true. The grapes would probably be really funky if it wasn't just like a circle. Really wonky physics. Okay, so if we get another cherry, this would be really cool. Oh wait, no, it will roll the wrong direction. Keep the yellow and pink touching. Yeah. I do need to try to get those apart. Okay, if I toss this here, I might be able to get that to force them over. There we go. There we go. Wait, ah man, I thought if I was fast enough, I could keep it from rolling to the other side, and it turns out it just made it worse, and I propelled it. There was an attempt, though. But yeah, this looks much more manageable now. We have the pineapple and the peach together. We also have like an entire peach worth of fruit that could just magically come together at any time and would probably ruin everything. Usually I would want that, but I think that would break a lot of things. Like those ones in the bottom left corner. Feel like they're on the verge of just randomly touching and launching something. Or they could just clean up the entire board at a moment's notice. You never know. I'm hoping for the latter, of course. People trying to give lore to the game. Do the fruit have names? I feel like lore for a game like this, I feel like it would have to be kind of cruel though. Like I don't, like where are these fruit coming from? They had families and we just took them. Oh wait, okay, this looks decent, Okay, let's get a melon. Nice. I mean, okay, I caused a bit of a mess to do that by just randomly throwing a fruit somewhere until I got an orange. But it might have been a good decision. I feel like it wasn't. I make a lot of poor decisions. But, you know, maybe it's fine. Okay, I need to, like, get an orange here, and I need it to not go to the other side of the pear. And I feel like this might work. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to hit the melon with the other side of the orange, which would have just sent it rolling the other way. Okay, yes, that was the problem I was worried about. Oh well, too late now. Maybe it'll fix itself when we get another orange, and then we'll be good. Actually, it did fix itself. Oh, wait. Is that good or bad? I think that's, I think those apples are never gonna become a pear. But I don't know, they can be anything if they just believe. I kind of made a mistake of stacking fruit here because I can't really get rid of them now. At least not until I get like a cutie. Will this work? I really don't want this cherry to cause a problem. I need to try to get rid of that somehow. There we go. Okay, we got an orange. That's good. Oh, and we can almost get rid of the cherry. I don't think this will work. Nah, okay. I thought maybe I could push the grape the other direction, but nah. There was an attempt, and that is, I was kind of hoping the apple would go down. My guess would be to drop all the smallest stuff on the same side. Yeah, but then if you do that, they eventually combine together, and then you have big things on that side. Like, I've tried that, and then I just end up with an apple on the other side, or like a peach on the other side eventually. I mean, it probably is a strat, but I cannot get it to work. Conceptually, I think it works really well. Practically speaking, I'm not good enough to make it work. Is a better way to put it. Ooh, wait. They're moving. Oh, yeah. They move too much. See, that's the part of the game that's not so relaxing. When like it looked really nice, and then you realize there's a small fruit on top that just gets launched through the ceiling. Yeah, that's what I've been playing the past couple days. What happened? I made a pineapple, and we launched a grape through the ceiling. It was looking so promising, because if they touched, it was like, if they didn't launch through the ceiling, we had a lot of promising stuff there. But, you know, sometimes they just fly. I have not figured out how to prevent that. Also, no, I didn't actually update my socks command today. But yeah, what we were actually doing was going to be Factorio. I just wanted to start with that because it's fun. And if you haven't seen it, now you have. But I can't imagine many people haven't seen it at this point. Where do I save Factorio? Oh wait, I have a folder for it. I have like 10 instances of Factorio and I couldn't remember which one had Ribbon World on it. Is it this one? Honestly, there's a 50. This might be the wrong one. Does this break anything? Let's see. Okay, moment of truth. Does this actually show Factorio? I've been having issues with OBS lately. It doesn't immediately register that I launch Factorio. I sometimes just have to keep launching it. I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people actually have this issue, which is why a lot of people recommend doing screen capture rather than what's the other one? Video device capture or something. I don't know where my controller is. There. But it seemed to work out. Okay, we're good. Yeah, basically, in OBS, you can choose to capture your like entire desktop screen, which is very consistent. But it means if you accidentally open something, like it's immediately leaked. So I do not generally opt for that because I don't want to have to be paranoid about making sure I have nothing on this computer. So instead I use the device, the game capture, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Yeah, this is what we were working on. Oh my gosh, why did we stop so close to a train? This is what we were working on last Meme Run Monday, which I realized I didn't put in my title. It is Monday, right? Yeah, because tomorrow's Halloween. Also, I did not update my category. Factorio, okay. Yeah, we got to, wait, we got a lot of oil. I guess it takes us a while to get things set up. Did I save it in the title? Does anybody remember what we were doing? Like, obviously, I was building something. I have a train, a very stupidly long train. Oh, wait, did I need... I think I needed iron? I feel like I would have... I feel like I should have saved it as... Oh, right, because I was playing with a controller. I didn't save a name because it was on controller and I didn't want to update it. But yeah, we needed iron. I think that's why I set this up, to let me know, hey, you need to build an iron patch and you need to unload iron. Right? Yeah. Okay, that looks like what it is. Okay, now the real question is, did I build iron? Because there's a chance. No, I did not. Also, why did I cover half the iron patch? That's kind of annoying. Well, not half, but I did cover a lot of the iron patch. Also, the iron that I'm going to have to load is this corner. So unless I want to do a second train stop, we're going to have to do a second loading station like this. So that's going to be fun. I'm just going to send this home right now. Click on it. How do I... Oh, gosh. Kind of forgot navigating these things is kind of tedious with the controller. I think that's the right one. Yeah, okay. So, how do I get in a vehicle? Wait, how do I get in a vehicle? Wait, I need drills too. Do I have everything I need to set up a mining lane? I think so. We do have blue science. We don't have a ton, but we do have blue science. We have roboports. We don't have bots. So I want to get iron before I set up bots. Just because if I set up bots right now, we're going to get like one per like 30 minutes. We just don't have iron right now. Which makes sense. I'm starting to run out of some of my starting patches. Let's see, we have steel. What do I need to build a mining lane? Not steel. Oh wait, no, I do need steel. I need steel chests, but I already have them, so we're good. Okay, inserters. I have enough inserters. Transport belts? I feel like I'm low on transport belts. I could probably get rid of some pipe. I feel like landfill might be necessary. We'll bring some of that. Definitely don't need pump jacks. I'm not expanding that again. I can probably leave the... Actually, I'm going to take the coal, just in case I need a car. Red belt. I don't know. I'll take a couple red belt, just in case I need some more throughput over like a small section, or some distance. Actually, distance would be good. And now we turn off the train somehow. Maybe there we go. I can do it in map view better. Put it back to manual because it's gonna take us a while to figure stuff out. Okay, we got a stack inserter. Can I get more stack inserters? I don't think so. I guess I don't need this much wire. We need to be able to load a train, right? Which means I need at least 24, and I also wanted to expand stone. Maybe I should have been buffering circuits this whole time. That probably would have been useful. I kind of just didn't because I didn't want to have to deal with it. Which, you know, I don't regret that decision. But in this specific instance, I do regret that decision because it would have been nice to have a backlog of circuits we could use. Okay, if we can't put all stack inserters, we'll survive. Like, it'll be okay. This will make more for when we get back. But like, we have 40. That should be plenty for the amount of iron and stone we need. It's definitely enough for iron. We can probably upgrade like a third of the stone. Okay, cool. I was able to get in the train. Found your first save in Factorio. It looks so bad. Oh, that's fun though. I very much doubt I have my first save in Factorio. I do remember it vividly though. I think I've told the story before, but when I first started playing Factorio, it was on my brother's laptop, which was not good. It was a hand-me-down from him, so it was like 10 years old at that point already. And it was just, you know, basic like word processing laptop. But I played Factorio on it, and I played it at roughly 20 to 30 FPS. So basically what that meant is I started the game, played for like I think I played for about 15 real life hours before I realized the UPS was a problem, because I hadn't like watched any videos on it to like know how the game was supposed to play. I obviously wasn't expecting FPS to be an issue, so I didn't have an FPS counter. And the times weren't in seconds at the time. Well, I mean, they were in seconds, but they didn't say seconds, so I figured it was just like arbitrary time units. So I just didn't question it until I looked at the save time, and it said I had playtime, and it's like, oh, that's obviously in hours, and it was at 5, and I'm like, I put 15 hours into this game. What's going on? So yeah, I got up to exoskeletons, and it made my character run at the speed of a normal player in Factorio, pretty much. It was great. And then I switched over to my desktop, and things got a whole lot better. You had 50 hours in the demo as your first Factorio experience? I've heard a lot of people can put a lot of time in the demo. Like, especially if you're new, the demo can take you can do a pretty fair amount of stuff in the demo and still have fun. Can this fit here? I think so. This one is going to be the issue. Right? Like, how do I do this one? I do not like this train setup. Why did I decide to do the train like this? What was I thinking? I mean, clearly the answer is I wasn't. And I kind of forgot that I would need iron soon. So I did not plan for that. Okay, that's four trains. Only 2 of them are normal. That's perfect. Because he wanted to hurt you. Yeah, this was entirely to hurt you, Deacon. I was just like, how can I make people suffer in Factorio the most? And this was the answer. And after that, you were like, okay, if you can get 50 hours in the demo, you kind of have to buy the game. That's fair. Because, like, who knows how much you can get after that. Because, like, Nimbos? I feel like demos are normally, like, what, 2% of the... 5-10% of the content. So just, like, multiply that by 20, and you get 1,000 hours, which, honestly, is what a lot of people have in this game. Okay, I think this is, functional? Maybe? Is it? Oh, this one's not functional. What if I use a long inserter? Yeah, there we go. That's the strat. Okay. That lets me get one more chest here. It's not going to be balanced, but it's either that or no chest. So, I mean, I think it's a reasonable alternative. The only problem is it's very much not balanced. Okay. Yeah, the only problem. There's no more problems with this design. Other than that, it's flawless. Okay, I can probably re-enable the train, but it's not moving anything important around. You got like 5K hours in the game itself? Oh, that is definitely worth the buy. I am not quite there. I think I'm up to like... Actually, I don't actually know my hours. I play on so many different instances of the game. It's probably like 1,500. But most of that was like the last year and a half since I started streaming. So like definitely a pretty consistent like 20 to 40 hours a week since then. I have one friend. I don't understand. They never close the game, or my understanding is that they just never close the game. And I don't know if they never stop playing, because I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable. That is an option. Like they genuinely just might never stop playing, like whenever they wake up. But it could just be like it's a lot easier to like start playing the game every day when you're just like, oh, it's already up, cool. Or like you leave your small science factory running overnight and then you wake up to more science. I can't quite tell. But on Steam, they definitely have like 20K or something, or like 10K. Your SE save has 350 hours, but Steam says 333. Interesting. The other way would make sense, because you could be like, oh yeah, occasional UPS losses. That direction, I can't really make sense of. Do I ever think I'll need more stone here? Probably. Probably not. Yeah, I still really want to make... I've been thinking about it more, and I think I do want to make a controller base. For like, honestly, maybe default settings. Maybe I can go get an official default settings submission. But I would 100% have to make a custom base for that. And it will take like 4 hours, probably, at least. Which means biters are going to get tough. Which means it might take more than 4 hours. Like, total. Like, at like the fastest I could do it. I think the first try would take way more. But like, I am kind of interested, like, what the fastest way to like build with a controller is. Like, what kind of designs would be best. Because it's a fun concept. You destroyed your... you destroyed your UPS after you deconstructed the whole base with boss. Yeah, I didn't quite run into that during my burner 100%, but we almost did. It's like, yeah, they can destroy UPS for sure. I basically just accidentally deconned like a lot of stuff. Well, it wasn't accidental. I just didn't realize how much I was really deconning when I sent the order. And yeah, it took a long time to recover from that too. Because we immediately like overflowed every single chest I had, and I had to build a lot more storage, and it was also incredibly far from the base. It was a good time. Would recommend. I'd do it again. I probably should have put the power poles first. The best thing about the Factorio community is that it's amazingly friendly, and it's cool to see how we all face the same problems, different solutions. The different solutions and different ways to play is like one of the best things about this game. Like, sure, in a lot of instances, there probably is some optimal solution, but like for just generally playing, like there's always a solution someone can find, and they're all fun. Like, they're all interesting. And there's just so many different ways to build things, and like some of them just optimize for different things, like, you know, build speed, comfort, looking nice. And I think that's really cool. You still have to finish the deck? What's a deck? Also, I once again forgot to put power poles first. Maybe one day I'll learn. Oh, deconstruction. Yeah, context clues definitely. Could have figured that out. Whoops. I was thinking it was something to do with the SpaceX mod. And I was like, oh, I haven't gotten to that tech yet. You still have to finish it? Oh, like, just like, if your bases are fairly safe, you could just wait. Just have it playing in the background for like a few hours. I don't know how bad it is, how big the base is, but I imagine it'll take a while. Oh gosh, the DLC is gonna change. I feel like it's gonna change so much. Like, I guess the fact that a lot of people probably still play will still play vanilla, just because it, you know, it is an extra purchase. But I wonder how much of the free like 2.0 update will just change things in general. Like the DLC itself is, you know, optional, but there are going to be some forced updates that come with it. And I'm curious if those are just going to change a lot of stuff. You left it in the background for 4 hours. Make more bots? Wait, but then you'll be more UPS bottleneck. So I think it's just a waiting game at this point. What if, hear me out, grenades and artillery just destroy everything? It's a bit more wasteful, but it is fun. But I imagine it will be better for the UPS, so it is an option. Probably not a recommended one, but definitely one that can be done. Yes, exactly. Nuclear bombs. Listen to Plankton. Okay, this worked pretty well. I don't think this way of setting up I don't think that way of setting up electric drills was a good idea. I'm assuming any kind of undergrounds for electric drills will be a bad idea for controller, just because it takes so long to set up everything. So saving like 5, what do you get out of this? You get like, it's like 5 or 10% more density, right? Like not that significant for how much longer it takes to build. You have nuclear bombs, already thought about it? Okay, good. Glad it was at least considered. Okay, this looks good. All of the boxes are working. So despite how awful it looks, you can't say that I didn't try. I guess there was the other solution. I could have put chests on the other side, but that figured we don't need that much throughput. I don't know what this one is, but it has 2 stack inserters going into it. And it's the lowest priority one too. I wonder if I can change that. There we go. The one with 2 stack inserters should definitely be the one that's getting more resources. Okay, and we even have some fast inserters or some stack inserters to spare. So I will upgrade as much of the stone as I can. You'll see it as an experiment to conclude how many nukes it can use. That's smart. See how efficient. Take like 5 to 10 hours calculating how cheap you can make it. What do I want? Full cargo? No, item count. Like, sure, it will take longer overall, but then you'll know the most optimal way to destroy an entire base with nukes, which I think counts for something. Okay. 7,000? Sure, that's close enough to full, right? Yeah, there we go. 120 seconds, or both of them are full. And I don't know if I clicked the right one. I'm pretty sure I clicked what I'm already at. Okay, there we go. You spend that time making a nuclear reactor. Oh, that's true. Like, you're not going to be bottlenecked by UPS designing things. So there's definitely things you can do. Like, unless you're going for like a timed run, UPS drops probably aren't that bad. Because there's always something to be designing. I like this train. It's a really stupid train, but I like this train. The real question is, though, do I want to power it with rocket fuel? Probably shouldn't. But what if I power it with nuclear fuel? Ooh, hold on. That's not a bad idea. What does nuclear fuel cost? Oh, a lot. I didn't realize nuclear fuel needs Clover X. Oh, it needs 235. That would make sense. They're like, yeah, you can't afford this unless you use Clover X. I can at least do rocket fuel. That'll count for something. Geez, how far is this? Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it is 5,000 tiles. I don't use trains very often, but yeah, 5,000 tiles sounds like a lot. There we go. Also, probably doesn't help that I made a massive train. I honestly, with how far this goes, I probably should have done like more engines than necessary. Hello, bye-bye. Welcome, welcome. Just one time with the nuclear, just to see. No, I'm not writing it off. Don't worry. It's not completely written off. It's just not going to be soon because it needs purple and I think yellow science as well, right? But yeah, I think it will still be fun to get. It just is gonna be a while now. Okay, so we have all of the stone we need. That's good. I clearly do not have a balanced input here, which I should not be surprised by. But this should help with the steel. I need advanced oil processing, so I have a couple options. I could try to get water here and do an advanced oil right here. I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. And it's gonna be terrible, which is perfect. You made a base with 111 trains once, nuclear fueled. Oh geez, that sounds. Wait, what's 111 mean? Is that an engine on each side? So they just like go back and forth real fast? Because that sounds wild. 360 trains, all like ultra fast. That, yeah, they're definitely out to get you. Thomas the Tank Engine is not having it today. Okay, this looks all right. I don't know where the steel is supposed to go. I'm assuming that I plan to connect it to the original steel lane. Are you playing? Yeah, I'm playing with a controller right now. I am trying to learn the controller controls for something I want to do in a while. It won't be anytime soon, but there's something I want to do with the controller, and I just need to get used to the controls first. Because there's a meme run I want to do that will take a really long time. So unless I want to do it over the course of like a few days, I think I want to just do it in one sitting with a controller instead. Try not to be smashed by trains any percent. I feel like that's just more like a high score style run, right? Like the classic like Donkey Kong things. Like those not quite a speed run, but like the same mindset type of things. I like it. I'm sure there's someone out there who's like 5,000 hours into a factory and has never placed a train before and is just like, haha, I win. By just by default. Just because you never place a train. Like me. Honestly. There we go. See? That, now we're thinking. You did a 1-1 train near K2, 150 total. I really need to use more trains, just in general. Do I have water here yet, by the way? I do. Perfect. We're trying to get to bots now. So I have a couple options. The easiest option... Well, the easiest option is to not delete any of this. The best option, I think, is to switch to oil cracking, though. Which sounds absolutely brutal, but I think it's a good idea. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to prioritize... I think I want to cut off this steel lane, actually. Because currently I'm iron limited, right? Slightly. So it would be very nice to have more iron. Yeah, we're actually going to get rid of this steel because we have steel produced everywhere. You're playing Rail World and everything is belted. That's how sounds like my kind of run. Rail World is a great way to just use extra belts. Small electric poles in the way. Okay, that should work. Trains are your friends. Well, you can be your friends. You can have friends without making them work, right? Oh no. I thought I sideloaded this in a different spot. Oh, that's true. No biter expansion. Okay, how do I do this? I think I have to clear my inventory. The sad thing is I was trying really hard to make it that didn't happen. And then I just placed the belt in the one spot I couldn't place it. It would be really easy to fix on a computer or with a keyboard. But it's really hard to outpace inserters on a controller. So problems like this tend to back up a lot faster, even if you catch them immediately. Fortunately, we don't use much steel, so I think we're okay. Trains are evil. They don't break if you step on the tracks. Are you saying trains should like just jump above you? Like that Renai mod? But for players? Okay, I want to limit this to 3 stacks. We are not balancing these at all, though. I think I need to use a splitter here. Also, I don't have nearly enough trains. I need a second train, but I do not want the pain of having a second train here. Like, I don't know how I would do that. Like, there's definitely a way, but we need a second train for throughput purposes, I think. Actually, do we? I don't know if it's a throughput issue. It could just be that this isn't that many mining drills. I mean, as long as these don't back up, I think we don't need more trains. Someone make a full tank-based base? Like what, you just pass resources through tanks? Okay, so I do need to switch this over to a full-on advanced advanced oil processing. I mean, I don't really need to. I have plenty of crude. Actually, you know what? There's no point. There's no reason for me to set up all of them as advanced, because that just means I have to do some oil cracking, like a lot more oil cracking. And all I get out of it is saving crude, which I have a patch of like 7,000 crude attached to my tank. Like it is fine. It does not need anything else. Is this just me being stubborn because I don't want to fix it? Yes, but that's fine. Because I still have to make it eat anyway. There's an AI mod that gives AI to vehicles. That sounds terrifying. Because then you know that they can actively, like, just... You know if they crush you, it's because they wanted to. There we go. Will this work? Why did I put the power pole there? I never put the power pole there. Why doesn't this... Oh, there we go. I was like, why isn't there water? There we go. That looks good. Josh Doshington? No, it's Joshington. It's the other way around. Okay, there we go. What do I do with this stuff? Well, this becomes lube, so this probably won't back up too badly. This one we can go through the center. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Also take over the world if you're not looking. Wait, that's like an actual mod? I thought you were just joking. Although you still might just be joking. The link to the referencing Dosh makes me think like it might be an actually real thing though. So I'm not sure which part of this is real and which part isn't. He built a central brain for AI control loaders. Fun. Okay, we have more steady iron production at least. They are very unbalanced. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, I could add a balancer. There's nothing I want to do about that. There we go. That's the better description. There we go. Now I can just expand it this way. There we go. This is nice. I don't know why I built the second one, but I mean, it's here now. I might as well use it, even though it's completely unnecessary. Input. Does this work? Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. So these obviously don't have outputs. Do I have tanks? How long can I go with 2 tanks before I have to deal with them? I've watched his videos. You were thinking about Factorio map, we stop admiring it and just think about growing? Why would we admire the map when we can cover it instead? See, that's like that's the important stuff. You can just destroy whatever you see and make a better world. I think I'm just gonna put these tanks over here so I don't have to think about them. Although I ran out of underpipes. Technically, I have enough. Yeah, I do technically have enough. It's not a good decision, but it's a decision that I made. The more machines, the better. Yes, exactly. The bigger the base, the better the base. That's the rules. There we go. All of this can eventually be replaced as well. This is a problem though. But like I said, I did have enough underpipe, so I knew this could work. There we go. Look at that. We have a buffer. There is a problem though, and that is that petroleum is also going to back up because the other ones are prioritized. So how can I get iron? That is actually a good question. How can I get iron? I need one more tank. I guess I can just take this one. That works. Yeah, I would like to not have these run all the time, but that's fine. Who needs a base that actually runs when you can just have it stop at completely random intervals? Okay, so we have heavy oil. I can get lube now, which means I need to figure out how to get bots here. We have circuits. We don't have that many, but yeah, we need more circuits. Do I have copper? How's my copper production? How do I enter the map? There we go. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't have enough radars anywhere. Also, I think I just rotated something. No, I just disabled alt mode. Okay, we're good. Let's see, this can go here, right? Yeah. And then how's our copper? It looks backed up to me. I don't know why I designed it like that. Oh, I ran out of space, so I had to do a double-sided. I remember now. Okay, so copper is good. That means we can't afford to expand it. I don't know why I have a red belt here, but I guess it's fine. Oh, I think I was planning to expand it to be like 14 long and then decided. Wait, is it 14 long? Maybe I did decide that. How large is this? No, okay. Oh, I put the wire here. Right. I was going to expand it, but I decided to put the green chips here instead. Which wasn't a bad call. Yeah, it looks like we are producing a little bit more copper than we need. I might need a bit of... I might need red belt if I want to actually expand this, but we can definitely get more green chips out of this. The real question is how. I could possibly do a smelting lane here for iron, which is not a good spot. What is the link to? Gyazo? Factorio related? Okay. There you go. That should be fine. Yeah, I think I can make iron here. This isn't much iron, but but surely there's not a better spot for me to do a smelting lane. It's except right in the middle of my base. It's perfect. Oh wait, I can even make it taller. And then if I really wanted to, oh wait, no, this fits perfectly. It's going to use a lot of extra inserters, but that's fine. That's totally fine. That's really pretty, but what is it? This is part of your setup for blue boards and IR3. Your base looks very pretty. And then we have this one, which is... It has character. Doc Jade made a sushi tileable base. Sushi is getting his love. Sushi bases are terrifying to me. It's functional. Yeah, yours is yeah, it's functional. It's functional, it has character, that's what matters. Why did I limit inserters so much? Oh, right. Because I had to make the choice between do I want to inventory explode constantly or do I want to have backup resources? And I decided inventory exploding would be worse. And I think that was a good decision. I'm very much glad that my inventory does not explode constantly. Okay, so we can do 12. I might be able to get, like, not an entire iron lane out of this. But I can definitely get some of an iron lane. Which, I mean, I guess that's enough? Let's see, what is this? This is 3/4 of an iron. You know, I'll take it. I'll take 3/4 of an iron lane. That's fine. I don't even know if I have enough iron to support it anyway. Yeah, my base has love. It's made with love. But also hate. I feel like it... Like, would it look like this if it was really built with love? I mean, I do love it, but I feel like it deserves better. As I refuse to fix anything and just let it... Just accept that this is its fate. Okay, I can definitely get it the other side. Not consistently, but if I put a splitter here, I think that'll be fine. Where's my splitter at? There we go. Yeah, if it backs up, I will technically lose 1/3 of this production, but realistically, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. And this is a much more compact way to add a side load. The other one requires a little bit more. You can make the letter thing made with love. Yeah. There we go. It's made with love, not hate. I swear. Red chip production seems good. Oh, right. Because we don't buffer it at all. Should I be buffering red chips? I feel like that's always a good idea. Yeah, let's buffer red chips. How, though, is the real question. Do I have filter inserters? Do I have regular splitters? Whatever. Considering I don't have splitters, I'm not going to worry about it. I can't even afford a splitter right now. I have nothing. Okay, so I actually would like this to go through here, and I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna cut through the blue science belt because I can. There we go. It's gonna go right here because that is perfectly in line to go into our iron smelting. I hope I don't start running out of coal. Although I could start using, I could definitely start using solid fuel if I need. Although, oh, yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. Forgot everything has dedicated coal lanes now. Okay, this looks decent. Wait, did I connect it to the right side? Yes, but Smart Belt failed me. Did I run out? I did, which means I guess I'll just use a red underground for the last tile because I ran out of regular undergrounds. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so we have a huge steel buffer. We don't have a red chip buffer. Oh, I could add one here. There we go. Copy this. We're actually going to move it over here, and then I'm going to paste, which is so much harder to do. Oh, wait, I didn't copy it. Well, never mind. I'll just reset it. It's so much harder to just like quickly copy a recipe to like move something over on a controller. Because there are shortcuts for copy and pasting, but only on the Steam Deck. Only on the Steam Deck or the Switch. Do you have like the extra buttons to really do that? A regular Xbox controller doesn't have that many spare buttons to comfortably like map a copy and paste. But unlike the Steam Deck, the back paddles let you do that. It's really cool. Okay, so here's a problem. I'm supposed to be making green chips here. And now that I have the smelting lane, I don't actually have the space of where I was going to put green chips. So that is an issue. Because they were 100% going to go here. No cap on red chip buffer? Nah. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. I just figured let it produce because we're mostly limited by assembly machines right now rather than number of resources or amount of like total resources. So figured I might as well let it back up while it can. Are red chips actually producing full speed? Am I not green chip limited when the mall isn't running? Was this expansion useless? Is that what I'm learning from this? Probably. How do I get electric engines? Okay, where are our engines? Engines are here. We have circuits here. I might be able to get electric engines here. It's gonna be awkward. But I think we can make it work. Let's do 2. Yeah, I think what I need more than iron is actually just engines. So I don't know how I'm going to do that, but definitely is my next goal. I could also really should pick up belts because right now I have none of them and I have like no splitters, so I really can't build much of a base. So, and then I do have pipe, but I don't have the under pipe I need. So yeah, we just need to make a trip. Oh, that's gonna be violent. If I have to walk on the train to go around that, we are going to be hit a lot. Okay, so I want tanks. And then what else do I want? Nope, not steel. I want tanks, and then I want... what else do I need? Tanks, pipes, probably. Yeah, pipes would be good. Underground's definitely useful. I think I'm good on inserters, actually, though. I don't need that kind of red belt. I don't even know why I made so much red belt. I have more red belt than I have yellow belt. Very, very odd decision. It's not what I'm going to fix, but it was a decision I made at some point, apparently. And then my inventory is full of a bunch of junk. I do not need this wood. Maybe I can just get rid of it. The amount of random chests we have around the base are really starting to pile up right now, which can't imagine. It's just going to get worse. because that is just going to make everything slightly more complicated to build for no reason. I really think this place for engines was a bad idea. I need to build engines. I need more engines. Because currently we are engine limited for blue science, which isn't necessarily a problem because we're not like outpacing research speed. But once we get electric engines up and running, things really are not going to run for blue science. Also, these need an output. I guess I can send them up top, which means we're going to have to sushi belt under pipe, basically. Not sushi belt. We're going to have to like belt weave between pipes and under pipe, which isn't particularly like it isn't hard in any way. It's just because of smart belt, it's just kind of messy if we ever have to fix anything. Do I have any more chem plants? I do. I just cannot find them. There we go. Okay, if we put it one tile over, we can make this work real well. Got a little underpipe here, underpipe action. There we go. We just need some power, and voila. This should produce all the lube we need for 2 engine assemblers. And now we need to produce the robot frames. So we still need batteries. Kind of forgot about batteries. Like we did sulfuric acid last time. I assumed we had done batteries, but I guess we hadn't. Although it's not we have iron here. We have copper here, so we can actually do batteries pretty easily. Right. Okay, I need more chem plants. Wait, did I not automate chem plants? There we go. I was like, I've been playing with the controller. I'm pretty sure I was automating everything. Even if I only needed a little bit of it. Because it's just so annoying to handcraft. Okay, so. This could work. Can I get an output here? Yes. Yeah, I can make this work. I can put batteries on this belt. We do have to move this one for blue science. Yeah, we can do an input here. And then I'm thinking, wait. Then we need an output here. We'll output onto the steel belt and then we'll filter it out because I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. As I'm building it, it seems much less like a good idea. Is my mic picking up the dogs? They're kind of going crazy right now. I think they're usually filtered out, but they are exceptionally loud right now. I think somebody just got home. Nope, all good. Okay, cool. Dynamic mic plus. What's it called? NVIDIA RTX voice, yeah. RTX voice plus dynamic mic work pretty well for dogs, but I'm never quite sure. Hello, Glacier Wolf. Afternoon to you as well. This is something. Yeah, okay. Nothing here technically is wrong. It's just not great. I am making a very messy battery build right now. How tall is the ribbon? I decided to go with a fairly wide ribbon, 50 tall, because I'm mostly just doing this to get used to playing with the controller, and I wanted it to be a little bit different than just a vanilla playthrough. So it's definitely not like any kind of extreme ribbon. It mostly just makes it that everything is a little bit weirder to build, but it's not like I don't have to build things super compact or anything. I think it's a good size for the other handicap that I have to play with right now, though, because I do not know the controls. 0 is a bit low. 9 is the smallest you can go if you want space science. If you set a different goal, I feel like you could do smaller. Oh, that was your cat. I thought you were trying to suggest something to make it worse. Oh my god. Okay, the fact that this fits so well, though, I think is a sign that this is clearly a good design. If I can find batteries. Do I not have batteries? No, I have to have batteries. I have bots research. Where the heck are batteries? There we go. Actually, didn't really need to filter them. That design doesn't work, though? What do you mean it doesn't work? Oh, right. I need the underground. Thank you. Now it works. Yeah, I forgot. Forgot about the pipes. Good catch. It's good now, right? Like, I made sure to leave space for them. I just kind of completely forgot about them whenever I was attaching the resources. There we go. Okay, now I need to get sulfuric acid, which I think I'm going to place here. Because why not? Actually, no. You know what? No. There is a much better place for it here. It fits so well here, and I was wanting to place it on here. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, there we go. This looks a lot better already. And then I actually have a couple options here. The Ribbon World you did was 64 tiles tall, so like half the default. Yeah, I think around here is like a good size, like where you still have to make a different factory, but it's not like complete suffering, which a lot of the times like that's what I try to aim for. Like still a fun little change of pace. Sometimes all you need. I was absolutely terrified that we were going to get soft locked because I didn't actually confirm that I had stone nearby. So basically what happened is that I had 10,000 stone here and some rocks, and I had to cross like 4 lakes before I found a stone patch. And every lake took up like 20% of my stone. So it was really scary because I knew I only had like 10, maybe 20 more, or sorry, not 20% of my stone, like 5 or 10% of my stone was used with each lake. So I was terrified I would not find stone in time. The first ribbon you made was smaller and had 0 oil. Yeah, yeah, needing oil, especially if you play with cliffs. Like, there's so many soft lock options. Like, if you want to play with cliffs, you have to make sure oil and every resource is within reach. If you're playing with water, you have to make sure at least stone, copper, oil, and iron are... Or not oil, sorry. Stone, copper, iron, and coal are within reach. But there's just, like, so many ways to break it. This doesn't... Oh, it's producing too much sulfuric. Okay, perfect. That was a mess. But nothing about it is broken, so I call that a win. And now we have batteries. Funny thing was, there was every resource available, but stone. Yeah, we had so much of everything. I just figured a little bit of. I figured that 10,000 stone would be enough, and I was right. But yeah, we had plenty of oil like close by before we get soft locked. So much copper, so much coal. Actually, no, not much copper. Tons of coal though. We could have powered our base for hours. Actually, honestly, probably weeks. Okay, this looks okay. Honestly, can I just make bots here? This isn't a bad spot for me to make frames. Right? Like, steel's pretty close. Yeah, I should just build it here. It's a 1-to-2 ratio anyway. Yeah, this is not that many frames, though. These aren't running, so we clearly have an issue here that I'll need to sort out, but that's fine. This is a good start. Input, input. There we go. We can just drag this straight. And then steel. Steel is a bit trickier. But it depends how much I need. I think since I don't need that much, it will be pretty easy. Because, like, if I needed, like, half the steel lane, it would be very hard. Or if I needed, like, the whole steel lane. But since I only need half, I think I can just split it in the middle. And I'll prioritize it just so it gets at least a quarter of a lane. I'm taking the wrong side. I'm taking the wrong resource, aren't I? There we go. Definitely did the side load wrong. Or is it just backed up? I can't actually tell anymore. Why was I getting coal? Was it just... I think I just turned the belt and that put coal on the wrong side, and then I just kept getting coal on the wrong side. Is that what happened? Yeah, that's probably what happened. No, I don't know why. I don't know why there was coal there. Probably something along those lines, though. The important thing is it's good now. And we did throw a bunch of stuff on the ground, so I need to make sure I pick that up. Inventory management is super, super slow with a controller. Like, there's not... Like, you can't do anything while running. Like, because, you know, it just stops moving, which is kind of reasonable. I feel like they could have let you keep moving, but it's fine. But since they prevent you from moving, it basically just means that if you want to clear your inventory, you have to commit to not doing anything for like 30 seconds. Or more. Honestly, probably more, because you're moving the joystick around like one click a second. Okay, this is looking decent. This one's not getting any chips. Right. I was supposed to move it that way. There we go. Okay, so oil I think is good. I don't really know. I don't quite know. No, we're having petroleum issues. How can I handle this petroleum? We have a couple options. One option is to just forget about it and hope that we have enough oil. Ooh, that's not that much loop. Okay, we can't forget about it. We have to deal with this. So, if I had connected this better, like if I had one more gap here, I could make it that these only run if this is empty. That would buy us a lot of time. Unfortunately, we don't quite have the space for that. I could make it work. I could make that work. I think that is what I'm going to do. If we flip all of these, that's an option. Actually, it might be... Ooh, wait. It would be even easier if I did it like this. Never mind that. Yeah, okay. I know this looks weirder to do it this way, to have them turn sideways like this. But the reason I'm doing it this way is because if I tried to fuel them from the bottom, which is definitely an option, I would run into the issue of then I have to like place a bunch of underground pipes and a bunch of underground belts and change all the inserters. And honestly, that sounds more difficult than just turning them sideways and using a few extra pipe. So this definitely is the easier option. And now what we can do is we can set up a pump here, give it very basic logic, and say, hey, you are low priority. Prioritize advanced oil. And this will buy us a very small amount of time, to be honest. It's not going to be great, but it will buy us some time. Oh, can I rotate this? Should I just delete it? I think I'm just going to delete this and try to shift it over. No, I'll do an underground here. Yeah, that works. I don't want to have to delete it. I'm also standing on the rails, which is not good. There we go. That doesn't work. Okay, almost almost got it. There we go. I don't know if that was an important power pole, so we're just going to place another and another, and that should be good. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty simple logic here. We just say, hey, only work if this is greater than... Since I'm just using a joystick, I'll just say 5,000. Sorry, less than. It was right the first time. But yeah, that'll make it that we'll prioritize the advanced oil processing without having to actually delete these and replace them all, because I didn't really want to do that. And then similar thing, right? How do I connect these? I guess sulfur probably will be fine. Most of our petroleum goes into plastic, I think. So I think we'll be okay. Because like sure these ones don't take from advanced oil, but we use so little sulfur compared to plastic. Randomly places power poles. This should work, right? Well, they're just big power poles. I just needed to make sure they connected to the other big power poles, which I assumed they did. We'll place an extra just in case. Now it should definitely work with like 30% confidence. That works. Okay, what all do I need now? Robot speed. Robot speed is good because we're about to get robots actually. Speed modules, sure. Wait, do I need efficiency modules? In vanilla? You need efficiency ones, right? No, you don't need them at all. I remember one time I researched efficiency ones instead of speeds, and it was really bad. It was not fun. Okay, so why are these not working? Because they don't have an output. That makes sense. We could have been buffering these this whole time. That's okay. Okay, so I'm actually going to place this awkwardly here with this big old gap. And the reason I'm doing that is because I just want to place or build these locally. Figured it's a little bit ugly, but it works. Bit of criticism about the IR thingy. Some stuff isn't that well balanced in the mod or like in the way you have your design set up. The mod itself. I mean, it's fairly new, right? Although I don't know how much different it is from IR2. So maybe it's not really that new proportionally. But I mean, I could see it having some balance issues for a while. I mean, isn't space exploration still getting balanced stuff and changes? Like, it's not fully complete. Things are just like always evolving. Do I not have bots? There they are. Ooh, first bots. What do I do with these? I feel like they don't really simplify anything. Like I can copy and paste stuff, but I don't really have any designs that I can copy. So does it help? Not really. But that's, that's not important. We have bots. That's what matters. WoW is well, that's an MMO though. That's different. Like an MMOs always have to stay balanced, even if the game doesn't change at all. Just because people learn new metas. But yeah, it is constantly getting updates. Honestly, sometimes they do changes that really confuse me. Like one time gosh, I don't remember when it was. I used to play during Wrath of the Lich King. That was like the last time I seriously played WoW. And then I went back for Battle for Azeroth, but I could never figure out what the roles of the Death Knights were. Because when I started playing, Frost was the tank, the tank tree, and now I think it's like Unholy or Blood or something. Like I don't know why they just decided to completely swap the trees. So every time someone like looks for a Death Knight tank, I'm like I cannot think of which one is which. Because like I just played for like the majority of my time, like a few hundred hours, just knowing them as the Frost guy. No, Ira has been around for a long time. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it changed a third time. Maybe it was Unholy and Blood as well. Maybe it's back to Frost. Who knows? Ira has been around for a long time, but every version, every recipe has changed pretty drastically. Oh, okay, so drastic enough to be harder to balance. Wait, are these not a 1-to-1 ratio? Wait, it's a 1-to-2 ratio. I flipped those, didn't I? I flipped those. Okay. That means what? How do I fix this? This is a solution. I might be able to fit something in here. There is really not much space. This is not designed in an expandable way. If I put batteries onto this belt, I could turn one of these into a frame assembler instead. That's an option. Yeah, let's do that. Right? I think this will work. Yeah, it should work. This is not the easy. This is definitely not the easiest way to set this up, but it should work. I don't think there's any glaring flaws with it. The important thing is that it's functional, right? Like that's what matters at the end of the day. It does what I wanted it to, even if it does it in the worst way possible. Like I probably could have just moved this underground. Okay, and then we take this, and then we have an inserter here that puts it on the other side. And there we go. That put batteries and steel in the same belt. It also threw a lot of stuff on the ground, which is not great. And of course now I have to output from this. That should be easy enough. And I'm actually going to curve this up. Actually, no, I don't need to. I was going to curve it up so I could put a long inserter there, but if I have to use the underground anyway, I might as well just use a regular inserter. Okay. Does this work? No, because I didn't turn this up fast enough. Now does it work? I don't know, but those belts are going to be a problem, so I really need to fix them. Rail chain. What do I have here that's not that important? Gears, one red chip, yeah. These things can just be lost forever. There we go, okay. Yeah, because my base is so messy and compact, I can't really leave random items on the ground, because when I put a belt there later, I just know I will not be able to delete that belt in time. If I accidentally, you know, put the wrong resource somewhere, I won't be able to react it fast enough and get the item back. So items on the ground are much more lethal than they normally would be. Okay, I mean, this is not fast bot production, but considering I haven't figured out what I want to do with bots yet anyway, it's not really a problem. I could set up oil cracking. That would be a good idea. If I can figure out where. I have absolutely no idea where I can place it. Maybe I should just place it... Yeah, I'll place it down here. There we go. That's a good spot. Do you need a gap for oil processing? Yeah. Yeah, you need one for water. Or oil cracking, sorry. Let's see. We have heavy oil into light oil. Perfect. And then I guess I'll just place the light oil one here. That should work. Oh wait, you can copy and paste it pretty easily. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, if you only build like one section and then copy it like 3 times, that's a whole lot easier because it is oh, that's the wrong one. Very copyable. But I think at this point I'm committed to just building it a bunch of times, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that can get water, and now, I mean, I need to get used to copying and using bot stuff for my goal anyway. There we go. So let's actually force myself to use it. I've actually, I've been really tempted to play WoW recently. One of my friends wants to go through classic WoW with me, which is, I think, after Wrath of the Lich King. So, like, I feel like the nostalgia would hit hard. Because I put a pretty fair amount of hours in that back in the day. Okay, does this work? Yes, but I should have a pump. There we go. And then same here. But now it connects to light oil. Will this work? Can this reach? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay. Green. They can honestly go on the same wire too. Research seems to be progressing nicely. Good. We can grab some braking force to make our train work better. Because it really needs as much of a boost as it can possibly get. There we go. Okay, so this one is the light oil. It only works if light oil is full. Let's say 7,000. That's not full. Oh yeah, you did they change it? Or is it still unstreamable? Can I stream this showcase on? No, it's still not streamable unless I disabled ads, which I'm not able to do. So yeah, still unstreamable. Good to know. It would be cool if one day it changed because it does sound interesting. I guess 10,000 is good enough. I want to do full, but I don't think I can type a number without a keyboard. There we go. Did I set the logic right? I don't think I did. No, I did not. Okay. Cool. Let's grab RoboPorts. Let's see if we actually have bots or if I imagined that, because I don't think I actually do. Oh wait, can I can I fit a RoboPort anywhere? Hmm. There, look at this. The perfect spot for a RoboPort. I do. Yeah, I mean I could have used my actual keyboard, but I'm trying to get used to using entirely like the keyboard right now. But yeah, I probably could have used the Steam Virtual Keyboard, but that one is incredibly slow. I was hoping it would have what the Switch has, where it pulls up like the in-game keyboard, which is really nice. But oh well, not a big deal. Keyboard with D-pad. I I have thought about getting like a Bluetooth keyboard with a trackpad on it actually for something for this. Well, not just for this. Well, that's pretty much WSD basically. But like for the most part, I play a lot of like I play a lot of controller games. I mean, because if I want to play a game casually and stream the same day, like if I use most of my energy, on a keyboard for Factorio, I'm not going to be able to play a mouse and keyboard game that day recreationally. So I tend to play a lot of controller games, which works great. But a lot of controller games have like partial support just because they occasionally have some random like text prompt that for some reason the virtual keyboard never works for either. And like I'm pretty sure they make really cheap Bluetooth keyboards that also have a touchpad on them, like a laptop trackpad. Like that would probably be ideal. Why are these not building? Oh, I haven't made any. I haven't made any red chests. That explains it. Yeah, like there are a surprising amount of games that, or like the first time you launch them, Windows will ask you like, "Oh, do you want to allow access to the network?" Which that one's not on the game. Like it's Windows asking you if you want to let them access your internet. So that's a wait. Why am I putting them in a chest? Yeah, Logitech has one that seems really good for that. Like a nice little compact. I don't know if it's Bluetooth or dongle, but either works for this specific use case. When my friends linked like a pocket size one, like the kind of like the kind of keyboard basically you used to see at like the bottom of an electric or on an Xbox controller, like the attachable kinds. Not many people had those because usually you just send it a usually if you wanted to send a message you would just yell at them in voice chat or a voice memo. Yeah, something like that or something more like if I wanted to be able to actually type on it, I would get something like the Logitech keyboard. Okay. Why are there power poles in there? Oh, I just needed some place to dump my inventory. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, I don't really have that many red belts right now, so I'm just kind of red chests right now, so I'm just kind of trying to upgrade. Oh no, what did I break this again? Or did I never fix it? Probably never fixed it. Well, hopefully nothing's broken. K400. Yeah, that one. That sounds right. I remember there being a 400 in it. Yeah, that one. It seemed really nice. It's like $25 too, which is very nice. Because that would be like the perfect like buy my bed, so that way whenever I play play a game that like has a random text prompt that Steam doesn't work for, I don't have to get up and go type. Or sometimes a lot of games have like really good controller support for moving and stuff, but they don't have good menus. So having like a nice little touchpad solely for navigating menus would be great. Because like Ark Survival Involved, very decent controller support. It's the type of game you think you... Oh, I didn't set these right. It's the type of game that you think you would reasonably be able to play with just a controller, but the menus were not designed around using a controller that great. So like you can play the game, but as soon as you go into menus, it starts to get iffy. Because a lot of games, when they add controller support, they don't tile the menu to make like, I don't know if tile is the right word. Like, it puts things in boxes, and when you use the arrows, it goes one tile over, right? It's not like super fast, but it's really consistent, and it tends to be a more comfortable way to have controller support in a game. But a lot of PC games make menus like this as your only option, where you just move the cursor around. But the menu itself still looks like it's designed for like a mouse and keyboard, and sometimes it's really hard to select things. It's a very, very common way for games to be ported to controller. So when I finally find games that don't have that, it's fantastic. Like, I'm really glad that Factorio has actual like menu support, because it's way, way nicer. Okay, this should be fine. I mean, it's not that fast cracking, but I think it's fast enough. And it's not like I need to worry about speed mods or anything. So yeah, we should be fine. It's just to make it that we can always get some lube out of it. Should I start rocket fuel production? I could start rocket fuel production. That's not a bad idea. And if we're gonna put it in our train at some point anyway, I might as well get that set up real quick. And I can get enough to power the train with just this, basically. Nope, that's not right. Say solid fuel, then we can output onto a belt, and or directly go into an assembly machine. Which this isn't the right ratio, but it's close enough, honestly, that I'm not too concerned with it. That we are wasting. Well, honestly, what would it be? Not that much. I'm wasting one chemical plant. I guess I could do. I guess this is an option. That way it has the right ratio. Yeah, okay, that works. It's perfectly close enough ratio. Yeah, exactly. 1-to-1 is always the right ratio, no matter what you're building. 1-to-1 always works. Might be too much, might be too little, but it always works. Okay, now the real question. Wait, why didn't I make rocket fuel over here? Why didn't I make rocket fuel? Wait, why didn't I make rocket fuel over here? Oh, because I would have needed to set up cracking. Right, I remember now. Because like there is water nearby. It wouldn't have been that bad. I don't think... Part of it was I didn't have the research yet, and I didn't have advanced oil. So I didn't want to spend time setting up the framework for rocket fuel, when we can instead just set it up here instead. That makes a lot more sense. Does this work? Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. Is this enough rocket fuel though? I'm not sure. Well, it's enough to keep the train running, I imagine. But it's definitely not enough to like get fuel in it to start. Locomotive is out of reach. Especially since I will need to clear these and put rocket fuel in it itself so it finally starts. See, I'll have to manually fill it. Someone mentioned one time that you only need the good fuel in one of the wagons, like the front wagon, I think is what they said, to get like the maximum acceleration. Does anyone know if there is truth to that, or or did I completely misunderstand what they said? My understanding was that they were saying that if you have like rocket fuel in the front, you're good. You have rocket fuel acceleration, and the rest can just be whatever. First you have heard of that? Okay, I could have completely misinterpreted it, which is not impossible. Should I expand this? I feel like I shouldn't, but I want to. I'll double the size. There we go. I'll just do a second one. And by a second one, I mean a second set, because that seems easy enough. Because I just want them to get a little bit backed up. Yeah, I had no idea how I would test it either, and outside of, I guess, like maybe editor mode. Oh gosh, what is this design that I'm making? Okay, I did not consider that the train stop was there. So instead, I'm doing this so that way I can use a shorter inserter. It's functional. You know what we say. There we go. Perfect. I guess it would be pretty easy to test in editor mode. If you haven't figured it out by then, I'll probably test it in like 10 minutes when I'm wrapping up the controller things, because I could switch to keyboard while I close things anyway. This looks decent. Okay, so how do I get rid of the solid fuel that's already in the train is the real question. I guess I just have to wait till the train comes back. For now, I can check on things to make sure they're running properly. What are you limited by? Build speed. Okay, well that's an easy fix. We can just use speed mods. There we go. The easiest fix, to be honest. I might need more... If I use a speed mod here, I don't think these will be output limited with 2 fast inserters. No, there's no way. Because normally you use like 1 fast and 1 yellow. So yeah, with speed mods, 2 yellows or 2 blues should work fine. We do have a lot of red chips, but it is a good way to make sure we are actually producing enough. So I'm glad I have that many. Batteries are good. Bots, we're up to 88. Honestly, not terrible. I mean, it's not that much, but it's enough. I needed to expand engine production so we can get blue science improved. It's not particularly hard to fix. Wait, what's this? What is this belt? What was this supposed to be? Oh, this was the old stone belt. Oh. So if I get rid of this, I have room for a lot more engines. And everything gets simpler. Cool. We don't need rails automated anymore, so might as well just get rid of this. I forgot that we ran out of stone here, so we just... Well, not completely, but 400 left, so I just decided to cut it. Because it was blocking my train. And we had enough tracks by then. Okay. Way nicer. So now... I think I'm going to make the steel go down and around, which is a bit messy, but that means I can put engine assembler right where all those chests are, which I think will be a problem. Not necessarily because the chests are in the way of any, or not necessarily because I don't have the space here, but because these chests have a bunch of junk in it, and bots are going to be working for a long time to delete this. But I guess that's okay. How do I decon in this? Okay, write down. Cool. That looks like a pattern I can memorize, so that way it's pretty easy. Our 66 bots will be moving that for a while, but honestly, I think those 66 bots would be faster than we could do it. And then I actually need to do like an awkward side swap here. Or not a side swap, but I need to swap the two belts if I want it to stay compact. There we go. And then, ooh, wait. Oh? I could even filter out the gears towards the ends. That way we can piggyback on this belt. There we go. Now the moment of truth. Can I actually fit an output if I do that? No. No, I cannot. Wait. Yes. I can barely fit an output if I go underneath. Ah, there we go. It's perfect. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. You know, that's a pretty decent improvement. This is almost, what, 6 times the engines? Ish? Not 6 times, 3 times the engine, sorry. 6 times would be huge. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Then I don't think setting this up with bots is really worth it, so I'm just going to hand build it. There we go, that looks nice. I mean, bots are still deleting stuff anyway. Yeah, because it's like you have to question like how long will it take me to pull out the construction planner or the copy tool, and the answer is usually too long to be worth it. The disadvantage of inventories fully stopping your movement, things become not worth it a lot quicker. Where are engines? Okay, there we go. I cannot find them. For some reason, the menu looks different to me today. I think it's because I'm so used to space exploration. Okay, now we need to get engines back. So we're just gonna make some more underbelts, and things will get progressively messier, and it'll be great. Can't wait to regret all of these decisions in roughly like an hour probably more of game time whenever I have to do purple science and LDS, and this is the mess I have to deal with. Although I'll probably build them over here. Look, we even have copper we can locally mine and smelt. It won't last long, but we can make probably like 100 LDS from that. It'll be great. Okay, so I got 8 more engine assemblers. They seem to be working. That's a good sign. Which means now we can supply... Let's see. We can do up to... What is that? Like 15 blue science assemblers and then our engine assembler. That's good. What's the point of playing if you don't regret your decision? That's so true. That's what video games are about, regret. That's why everybody plays them. It's not about fun. Also, does this work? Oh wait, I think I'm dumb. I figured out the reason why these aren't working great. I designed these to be made with I designed these to use prod mods. So of course they're not gonna run full time. I set it up to be 15 long when it has prod mods. See, this is what happens when I actually try to plan for something. It never works out. That's why you just don't plan and you just YOLO it. It's a strategic decision. You give up? I'll try editor? Okay, I will give that a shot then pretty soon. See if we can figure out which train goes faster if we set up 2 at the same time. Should be pretty easy, because we can give one like nuclear fuel and the other one can get wood. Which, honestly, empirical tests, very underrated. Actually, they're not underrated. They're very good. They're very useful. But definitely better than the theoretical. Just actually trying to do math or find an answer somewhere else. Just try it. Pine tends to be reasonable. Okay. I have a couple options here. And I think I'm going to go with this one. Because I don't actually want to sit there and wait for like 5 minutes for things to handcraft. So instead, we are just going to delete them all. Why did that not work? I think I pressed the wrong button. Okay, yeah, never mind. I pressed the wrong button. That's why it didn't work. And now, instead, we can automate prod ones very nicely here. Okay, maybe not nicely. Or here. It kind of works. It almost works. But yeah, we can have like a little prod one assembler in here. We'll give it, if we have a chest, we can give it a chest. I do not have a chest though. Wait, do I not have, why are bots not working? Oh, right. Because they're still trying to clear this chest. I might be able to help. Let's see, one chest. Honestly, I'm just gonna, if I limit it to 1,000, we can get enough to research a rocket. That's one option. And, well, more than enough. What is junk here? Most of this stuff is junk. There we go. Oh no, I deleted the assembler. Oh, not like it really matters, I guess. It didn't have a recipe or anything. There we go. Now we don't have to babysit it and try to put like 2 prod mods in at a time, which will take a bit longer than I would like. I just need to make sure that we actually have blue assemblers in the building queue, or in not building queue, somewhere in the mall. Which they weren't missing them at any point. I don't know where they got them. Like, they clearly had assembly machines on them because it wasn't blinking. I don't know where they got them. Maybe, or maybe things aren't connected? No? Okay. I mean, they got them. I wonder if maybe I just threw 50 assembly machines in a storage chest at some point. Or maybe used trash slots. Oh, I don't have trash slots. Yeah, I don't know. But not complaining. I'm glad it's there. Okay. So let's save this. Ribbon World. What's my goal next time? My goal next time is purple and yellow, probably. Honestly, maybe lunch. We could probably do lunch tomorrow. If we can get resources. So we can prepare for lunch. But I think reasonably we can. Oh wait, tomorrow's Halloween. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Because I stream in the middle of the day. My sister is visiting, but I'm pretty sure it's just in the evening. So probably stream tomorrow. Should be Ribbon World. Because I think meme run Monday followed by Tuesday, if I feel close to the ending, seems to be nice. Because otherwise I have to wait a whole week and then I forget everything. But now, right, I can't. I have to disable this. There we go. You can't like use most of the keyboard shortcuts. Wait, why didn't that work? Wait, what? What's the other thing I have to change? Interface, maybe? Do I have to relaunch the game? I'm very confused. It's like, it's in this weird state of like it's 50% controller support right now. Wait, what happens if I use a controller? I'm very, Oh wait, is it? No. No, never mind, it's good. I had one of the this menu, the console menu was unbound. That's why it wasn't working. I I know the key now. Okay. Editor. Okay. Trains should be very easy to test this up. We just make 2 trains. There we go. Perfect. I feel like they should be a little bit longer, but maybe not. What would be the how would I test this? I guess I could. I actually wait. Do I need 3 trains for this? I feel like I need 3 trains. One with just wood, one with wood and nuclear fuel, and then one with just nuclear fuel or something. Should be reasonable enough, especially if I can start them at the same time. I think if I lower the UPS or maybe even pause it, that might be an option. Or I could enable a train stop with the signal. That's another option. Enable, disable. Stone. Honestly, just anything above 0. Okay, are these disabled right now? Maybe anything was the wrong option. Let's just do stone. Okay, so they should be disabled right now, right? I actually don't know how to check. Okay, now another one. Let's see, right here. Just so they go in the right spot. Start. And stop. Yeah, how do you tell if they're disabled? Is the color different? Would have been easier if they were vertical? Glenn, stop. Then train. No, wait. What's it actually called? If it says 0 out of 10. Oh, is that the same as disabled? Okay. I figured like if it was disabled versus had a train limit, it would be a different word. Okay, so we're good. 1. Okay, so what did we need to test? We needed to do all wood, nuclear fuel, and wood, and then nuclear fuel. Train limit would be 0 out of 0. Okay. Did that work? Start. He's making 3 trains. Yeah, but I'm cheating in 3 trains. So it doesn't count. Okay, I'm also doing belt circuit logic, and clearly it did not work. Okay. It does say 1 out of none. That's something. Is the game paused? Did I accidentally pause the game? I don't think so. No, game's good. Is it paused? How is it paused? Why is it paused? Oh. Does it pause it when you automatically? Do you need to check enable train limit? I didn't think so, but maybe. Oh wait, well now they should be enabled. Okay. Well, that answers it. It definitely like averages the acceleration out. Also, nuclear trains are fantastic. I want more of these. How do I need to power my Ultra train with this? But yeah, the train limit one wasn't necessary. I just didn't put in the input signal. But yeah, I don't know what the message was supposed to mean then, but now we know. But I mean, if you're really hurting for nuclear fuel or something, I guess having it averaged is a bit better than, none. Train test, sure. But yeah, that's it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Halloween, we got spooky season. Do I have any spooky socks? I don't know if I have good Halloween socks. I mean, I have some. I just don't know if they're clean. I really hope they're clean. But yeah, that's it for me today. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.